Leave that.
So all the cameras are on?
Yeah. Just give it a minute. We'll just let people come in.
Good afternoon and welcome to the live streaming of the Australian Gateball Championships, coming to you live from Toronto Croquet Club in Glendale, New South Wales. Very soon we'll be underway with the first of our semi-finals, which will see Canberra Green team versus Cambridge WA team. They're just out on the courts at the moment having some practice. I'll be joined very soon by my co-commentator Philip Brown, who's just joining me now. My name is Marty Worcester, and we will be underway very soon. Yeah, we're going to watch it. Okay, so my name is Marty Worcester. I'm the games captain here at Glendale for the Toronto Croquet Club, which is hosting the 2025 Australian Gateball Championships. And our expert commentator on my right-hand side is Philip Brown. He is the National High Performance Coach.
Good afternoon.
Coordinator.
Good afternoon, everybody. Yes, as the National High Performance Manager, actually, is the official title. But because Gateball is quite a nuanced game, my role here this afternoon will hopefully be to explain to you the excellent tactics that our two teams are using. It will be quite an interesting game because I know those two teams quite well. Canberra is one of only two Australian teams who actually have ever won the Australian title. Unfortunately, quite frequently, the international teams come here and show us how it's done.
Yeah.
Canberra is one of only two teams that has ever won the Australian Championship. They are a very good side. They have a lot of Whiteheads in their team. Glenn and Christina Whitehead are numbers 1 and 9, and their son Liam is number 7.
He's a young fellow, isn't he?
He is. He's only in about grade 4 or 5, I believe. He's 9 years old. I was talking to him the other day.
Yeah.
They play a very sort of all-weather sort of Gateball. They use all sorts of different tactics, can be quite defensive when that's called for, can be quite attacking when that's called for. The team they're playing against from Cambridge is a very aggressive team. They tend to just shoot for the gate all the time.
Have a go at everything.
Have a go at everything. I would not be surprised to find out that at the start of this game, Cambridge is ahead 8-5, 10-5 within 7 or 10 minutes. But that will then put their balls... One of the trade-offs in Gateball is if you score a point, very often your ball is then in a poor position.
Yeah.
So Glen may well then use that to say, right, well, they've put their balls through the gate, they've scored points, but now they're in poor positions.
Now, I might interrupt you there. We're watching the referees and the assistant referees. The assistant referee is the one who's holding the clipboard at the moment. He's going through checking all of the equipment, and also at the back there, the chief referee is checking the footwear. This is something that happens in this game. So for the uninitiated, this is the check-off before the game starts, and it's a very traditional game. I might get you to describe what the chief referee is going to do now, Philip.
Well, the chief referee will introduce himself. He is checking the shoes, checking the equipment to make sure it's all within specifications.
Why would they check the shoes?
The shoes are checked because internationally this game is often played inside, and there's been trouble internationally with players putting sandpaper and things to hold the ball in place under their foot.
Get a grip, yeah.
To get extra grip, and that then damages the courts. So they've recently changed the rules of Gateball to make sure that the referee has to inspect the shoes. It's not a huge issue in Australia, but because, well, the teams that win this competition the captains of the teams that win the competition will get a say in the selection for the Australian teams, and those Australian teams will play internationally.
Now the time's about to start. They've started it, and on their wrists they've all got all 10 balls. They've got these little gate ball timers. And that is the first ball through the first hoop for Canberra Green. They've run that hoop. So where's he going to put this ball now, Philip?
He'll put the ball over near gate 2, but near the line as well. The reason you do that is you want to be able to score that second gate, but if your ball is touched, both balls need to stay on the field for that to be a valid touch. So the most powerful position is to be right near the line, so that you're very difficult to touch, but where you can see the gate. So that's what he's tried to achieve with that. So he can hit his ball through the gate, but it would be very hard to hit a long shot to touch his ball and have his ball stay on the field. Now, to be fair, he was probably hoping to be an extra...
Now, you said they were aggressive. Here's Crystal going for the gate straight away.
Yep, there she goes. Ooh, just missed.
So missing it like that is leaving it that far from the gate is not too cool, is it?
No, that's going to be a problem because unless someone does a very good shot and gets over to touch ball 1, in the second round when ball 1 plays, ball 1 will come through the gate and will be very near ball 2. So ball 1 will touch ball 2, hit ball 2 out of bounds, and then that will mean that when ball 2 next gets its turn, it can't do anything useful. It can come onto the field, but that's all. It can't touch on the ball, it can't score a gate.
And we're seeing a few of these players now are purposefully leaving their balls off.
Yes. It's quite a large penalty to have your ball touched and put out of bounds. It means your ball becomes really impotent. You can't do anything much useful. The only place on the field that is safe from a really good player is not yet on the field. So if you deliberately decline to come on in the first round, you get to come on in the second round.
So ball 6 there just came through the gate,
And he will take a shot at gate 2 as well, I believe, or maybe the ball.
And he's had a go, and as you say, this Cambridge team, they like to go for it.
They like to go for it, and unfortunately, well, from their perspective, unfortunately, yeah, Canberra, the red team, is saying, well, hang on, we're in a pretty good position here. We can come through the gate, maybe touch ball 2 and ball 6. Why would we commit any of our other balls where they might be hit off the court? We'll just safely stay here and do our work in the second round.
So there's another Cambridge ball through the gate.
Yep.
Now the different change in tactics. Now they're going to go over and defend gate 3.
Yes, and that is not a wonderful shot, it must be said. It's quite a long way from the line. So
it needed to be closer, didn't it, to the line?
It is a little bit safer, though, because there are no other red balls on the field. Glenn can't spark any of the red balls over
this is
to
Christina, I think, isn't it?
It is.
From Canberra. She's going to go through.
She is going to go through.
And she scored that gate.
She scored the gate. Oh, okay, so it's not this. The depth perception on this shot is a little bit difficult. It's actually quite a long shot from when 1 comes through the gate diagonally. It'll be a fair way from 6. So what he's asked her to do is to go down there. So when he comes through the gate deep down to 9, he'll be able to finish very near ball 9. He'll be able to bounce off. Yeah, ball 9 is positioned perfectly. What he'll be able to do, he'll be able to come deep through the gate, bounce off ball 9 up towards the 2 white balls.
And there we have number 10 has come on as well.
Yep.
So Cambridge have now got 4 of their balls on,
Yep.
which may sound good, but it's not necessarily tactically good if they're all out in the middle.
Yeah, Canberra's already winning this game.
And he's got the gate.
He's got
now,
the gate
That's
now.
very handy for
That's
them.
very handy. So now you see what's going to happen is he'll touch those 2 white ones and protect them. Oh no, he's going to go back and try and get ball 1. Interesting. Shows you how
It is interesting, yeah.
shows you how dominant a position ball 1 was in.
Touch. And he stayed in, so that's very powerful.
He's done very well. This is exactly the way I thought this game might play out. Cambridge, there's not a lot of subtlety in their play, but
So-
they are very good.
So for people who haven't seen this game before, he's just sparked the ball from under his foot and put it out. So they can't do anything with their next shot, that ball, other than come on,
Yes. So
which
ball,
is happening right now.
because ball 2 is behind the gate, behind gate 2, it's a long way away. They're setting this up so that ball 3 can come deep through the gate and then touch ball 1 and kind of use that as a stepping stone to get towards gate 2.
There's Crystal with a touch. So this gives her the right now to put her foot on her ball, put the other ball underneath it, touching it, and then hit 2 onto it and just scored a spark. And she sparked that ball right up there. I think that's 4 up there, is it, Philip?
No, that is
10 maybe.
no, it's 10. It's Paul's ball that he left there, so it's 2 and 10 there.
Yeah.
She's just touched ball 9, so Canberra have lost both their balls. See, there was a tussle, the first head-to-head tussle. Cambridge have won that first head-to-head tussle, but Canberra still have 3 balls in reserve.
And it's early days yet, isn't it?
Which is why you don't bring them on immediately. If they'd put all their balls together, they can all get put off.
Oh. And the referee's going to call that a foul there because while she did spark the ball, her foot slid down and moved her own ball. So her own ball goes off.
Her,
Will be marked outside the court.
Her own ball goes off. Hopefully that's the correct position. It goes
Yes,
off. It goes off at the nearest point, which that is kind of equidistant from 3 lines there. So that's why they were sort of moving the ball around, trying to figure out which point was closest. So
and number 3 comes on. And she's just going to go down into the middle at the back there by the looks of it. Yep, she's not going to muck around with the gate. There are 2 white balls there.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the right decision, actually. Because ball 6 is sitting right near gate 2, so this brings a lot of pressure on ball 5. So ball 5 needs to get up there. It's got a ball to bounce off, but if ball 6 comes through that gate, it'll collect 3 and 9.
And he's missed with number 4.
This is Peter. He's a very good player. If you're going to have anyone to try...
Peter Wood, yes.
Peter Wood, yeah.
Canberra. But he's missed, and it can happen to everyone.
Indeed.
I got very good at that this morning myself.
Okay, so this is an interesting one, because 6 will come through quite close to those 2 red balls if he does it properly.
And he has. So this now means he's close enough to attack these 2 red balls.
Mm-hmm. That one's slightly on the wrong side, so the shot now to 3 is a little bit tricky. The first thing he has to do is to spark ball 9 out of bounds. He's trying to bombard. Okay, he's trying to hit ball 9 so that it hits ball 3 and both balls end up out of bounds.
And this is a good shot if you can get it, and hard enough, but if you get it wrong, you could leave a ball on there.
Yes.
So he's not even going to worry about the other ball. Get over in front of gate number 3.
That's actually probably a decent choice, because if he touches ball 8, which he has just done...
He's done it. That's very good.
You need to think about Gateball as a game played in sort of 3 dimensions. 2 dimensions are on the court, and the 3rd dimension is ordinal. It's your balls playing in order. So if you touch ball 8, ball 8's a really powerful ball, because there's going to be ball 7 to play, and then ball 8. Ball 3 doesn't play for ages.
Yeah.
So, you touch ball 8, there we go, now ball 8's with ball 3, and it's got a really easy shot with ball on 3.
So he's decided to score the gate there first, and he'll probably come back and guard that now.
Yes. So he's underhit that a little bit.
Yeah, probably wanted to be a bit closer to the line with that.
Yep.
It's funny how you can go with 2 or 3 shots that are perfect shots and then your final shot. And that's little Liam.
Yep.
Oh, and he missed.
He missed, unfortunately.
What a shame.
Ooh, now, this is a tricky one, because one thing you might want to do is you might want to send 9 over to 1 to give 1 a ball to bounce off towards gate 2. But if you do that and underhit it, ball 10 has a shot at you. It's going to be quite an interesting call to see what Glenn does there. Yeah, so there we go. So that was the power of that ordinal play, that, you know, ball 6 touching ball 8 is very powerful, because Red only had 1 ball to respond with, and they didn't manage to do anything noteworthy. So they've lost ball 3.
So for people who are new to this game, those 2 red balls you see sitting there, when they come back on, they can't do anything other than find a position on the court. They can't touch anything, and they can't score a gate.
That was an exceptionally good shot. I just want to highlight this to people, because it was very difficult. And you see how he's put that white ball, ball 8, between ball 10 and 1?
Yes.
That means that, you know, when I was asking, like, will Jeff risk putting 9 over there to make it easy for 1? No, he can't. Because ball 8 is perfectly positioned to allow ball 10 to get down to ball 1. Step 1 completed.
So what's he going to do with this ball, Philip? So they're going to put it through.
There's 2 options that are try and put it through the gate. That's the aggressive option, which is what Cambridge almost always do. Personally, I would have put it there to guard the gate, but...
Sure.
Ooh.
And there's always the danger that will happen, which is why it's not a great option sometimes, because that is there as a sitting target.
That's a really curious one, because they've got a couple of balls coming through the gate.
Yeah.
And he's just gotten rid of
It's
ball
another
1.
touch.
Yeah, so what we've got here is, if you can go through the gate and touch another ball in the same turn, you get to have 2 continuation strokes. So that's incredibly powerful. And so obviously any ball kind of anywhere behind gate 2 is easy to go through and touch with ball 8, because it's so close. Except that you've got to have ball 5 and ball 7 coming through gate 1 first. If they make it through that, then they'll just flick. Where's ball 6? Ball 6 will put a ball behind that gate, either itself or ball 10.
Yeah.
And then they will... Oh dear. He tried to be very tight, and he's gone out of bounds. Cambridge are getting a fair way in front, because we've played 8.5 minutes to go. The score is not the problem. It's the combination of the score and the outballs for Canberra. And to be honest, even if they don't... Okay. This is one.
Okay, so we're back up to the start box. And there's been a substitution, so this player didn't start. And ball 4 comes through gate number 1 into the action.
And he will take a pot shot at gate 2 and ball 8.
And he missed.
But you see, he's now perfectly positioned for a gate touch for ball 8.
Yes.
So ball 8 would very easily be able to hit the ball through the gate and touch him.
Yes.
The problem they have...
Now number 5 is coming on.
Is that
for
5
red.
and 7 are still coming on.
Yes.
Remember I said they keep the infantry in reserve? Here they come. Hopefully, for Canberra. He's missed again.
Unfortunately, he's missed it. But young Liam could come on and be a real hero.
Now, this is a curious one, because I actually almost would decline the gate and touch here.
Yes.
He's
putting 2 balls into the field.
He is. He's put.
And if the gate touch works for Liam,
he's overhit that slightly. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, he's, indeed.
Come on, Liam, see if you can get this on. Oh, bad luck. Bad luck. He so wanted that to come on.
He did.
And they got out of jail there.
Yep.
This will be a skate score for 8 and also a touch. There it is. So that is gate 2. And the referee calls gate 2, ball 2, or ball at 8, gate 2 and touch. So now, after this spark, they have 2 shots.
Ooh. So they get one shot for going through the gate, 1 shot for touching the other ball, and now you got to, this is a tricky one. She's underhit that a bit. She's fairly close.
So now a very delicate shot. She needs to touch one of these balls.
And have the ball stop before the line. That's the hard part.
And it didn't happen.
That's why
very touchy, those ones.
I actually wouldn't have taken the gate touch. I would have used 6 to send a ball out in front of 3 and 9.
Yeah.
And 8 can come very deep to a ball that's about a foot in from the line.
Yeah.
And that's actually easier than getting there in 2 shots.
So now, Christina's been able to put the ball right up to the back now. Anything lingering around the other side of 2 is a potential target for a gate touch for the other team now. Very soon the referee will call 15 minutes to go, so these are 30-minute games, and the recorder, the person with the clipboard, will call 15 minutes to go any moment, and then they call 10 minutes and 5 minutes, and they're the only warnings that the players get verbally. And the recorder just called out 15 minutes.
Halfway through. I did suggest that I would not be surprised if it was...
You did say there'll probably be around 8 or 9, I think. When we rewind it, we'll know for sure.
This is curious, actually, because ball 9 is both exposed and in a powerful position. There are lots of white balls on the field, but they're not near each other.
Yeah.
So when your balls are near each other, you can move them around.
And she just managed to score that one.
Yep. So
that was 2 through gate 2. And then she's going to come back and try and save 4 there. And she missed it, but she stayed in. But it's still a bit of a target for a ball coming through, and with 5 and 7 still to come on.
I might have to pull you up on that one, actually, because 4 is going to play before 5.
4 is going to play anyway, of course, yeah. And where's 3?
3 is just here touching ball 9, so it has a medium length shot. It's a curious one. I don't know if I'd take it or not, because Cambridge are in this position where they've got all the space and no power, because they've got no balls that are about. I don't think they've got any balls that are about to score gates. They've got no balls that are linked together. So this. Remember, I said that sometimes going through gates can leave you in a poor position. Oh, that was a lovely shot.
What a great shot that was.
That is what has happened
to
Cambridge.
The crowd enjoyed that one.
That is what has happened to Cambridge now. They've scored a lot of points, but now
and they've got no balls in a commanding position, and they haven't got control of the field, have they?
No, they've got ball 2 and ball 4 together behind gate 2, so they will need to move ball 4. But they've got ball 10 over near gate 3, but it's already... Oh, no, it can score that gate, potentially.
There's another touch. And 3's only had gate 1, so theoretically...
There we go. Yeah. Very good. That was very good deputy captaincy, because Glenn was about to suggest that we send ball 9 down to the next white ball to play, which is probably not a great plan. But his team pulled him up on that, as they should have done. Okay, interesting.
That's it. He's sending it back for this one.
Yeah.
Or maybe putting in a bridge, are they?
No, he's trying to touch that one. Just his ball.
Oh, yeah. That's it. Now, just as you were saying, the white balls, they might have to score, but they've got their balls all over the place.
Yes.
And they've still got 5 and 7 coming on.
Yep. So at the moment, red has far fewer points and only 3 balls as opposed to 5. But they're 2 balls that are off the field. They're going to come on and get very near those 2 balls. That one is almost, I think, a sucker ball. Ball 4 is there, and he's almost said, try and hit ball 3. I know you want to. Because that would be very beneficial in the short term and kind of damaging in the long term. So sort of saying, what the red team are trying to achieve is they're trying to achieve balls coming through the gate, touching their own balls, and then moving them around. That allows you to sort of cheat the order numbers. Remember earlier how when 6 touched 8, you could move 8 very quickly? Imagine what happens if sort of 7 comes through the gate and touches 9 or 1. The white team won't have very much to respond.
He's putting that over in front of gate number 3.
Okay. That's a very good ball, actually, because that ball 10 was there and can score this gate, but didn't have the angle previously. Now it can. Now it can touch. It can touch ball 2 and then go through the gate at a nice, easy angle. So would they be really hoping that 5 can get through and touch 9?
Okay, so this is a new player now. They've substituted their number 5.
They've substituted Peter Wood for Peter Dale.
Yes. And Peter Dale's another strong player.
At Canberra, they're all strong, to be honest.
Yes. So he managed to get on.
This is very important. If 5 touches 9, that changes the whole game. It's not this shot, it's the next one.
So where's he going to put this, Philip?
This is...
Is he going to put it down to the white ball here?
Yeah, he's putting ball 3 down to ball 4, which is fine. It's actually slightly dangerous. Oh no, it's ball 1 down to ball 4. That's fine. Because we've got ball 10 touching ball 2.
Yeah.
So ball 1 is the only ball that can respond for red to that play.
Oh, and he's safe.
But he
Dangerously close to the line.
But he missed 9. They really needed him to touch 9, because then he could have moved 9 to 10. And that would have been... They have another attempt. Oh, poor Liam.
Come on, Liam, you can do it. And he does, so he's on. He got a big round of applause here. And from the opposition, which was very sporting of them. Oh, just short.
Okay, so who's playing 9? 9? Well, 9 is Christina. Ooh, yeah. So because we now know that 9 is going to have to play from over near gate 2, although to be honest, that wasn't a good decision at all.
No.
9 now has what's called a ladder. See, they touch ball 7, then ball 1, then gate 2, then ball 3, then ball 8, then ball 2, then ball 10. Some of those are slightly tricky shots.
She's going to try and put this through or in front. What's she doing with it? No. And she gets through gate 2 with 9.
Oh, no. Okie dokie.
Now it looks like she's going to be setting up a gate touch.
Yep, she's going to set up a gate
Ball
touch
1.
for ball 1. Now this is interesting, because ball 10 can touch ball 2 and then go through gate 3. And it has, because it can then, that'll open up a lot of the court, particularly with that white. Oh, he's overhit that. Cambridge, exceptionally good players, but focus almost entirely on the score. And, another level, you can't
So
argue.
they're lining it up to put it through the gate. And they successfully get that through the gate. So Paul's going to put 8 back over.
He's going to try and put it through the gate.
Yeah. He is too. No. Yeah, so it's fun because we're watching the game live and we're watching it on the monitor as well, which is about a one and some second delay. So sometimes you might hear us say, "Oh, what a great shot," when it hasn't actually happened. But that was a very successful gate number 1, or gate 2 rather, for 1.
Yeah. So he's just touched ball 9. So what's that?
So whilst it may look like Cambridge still have this game on the scoreboard, a lot can happen in the last 5 minutes of the game, can't it?
It can.
Oh, and you missed that one.
That
often happens. You play all the difficult shots and then the real close, easy one.
That could be it, nearly, because that's ball 4.
Yeah.
And so ball 3 is the one is a long way away from that cluster.
Yeah.
That could almost be game set, nearly. Because unless ball 3 can get up to that cluster and get ball 4 out of there, ball 4 will touch most of all of those red balls, and there won't be enough time for them to get back on the field. Unless I've got these orders out of those balls out of order.
So here's 4 to do all the damage.
Yes.
And that's the first part of it. Shame he slid a fair bit away, but he's going to probably try and bombard a couple of these balls that are on the line. Usually you get one of your teammates to kneel down and lay down and give you some direction.
Jeff is over there.
Is he over there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, dearie me.
Unfortunately for them, and that's a bit of a let-off for Canberra, that was a foul shot. So
that is a gigantic let-off.
Yeah,
that is
big let-off. So that ball goes out of play. Amazing how one little mistake can change a whole game.
So what's he doing here? What's he got in hand? He's got... So 5, yes, here we go. Right, yeah, 5 has just touched ball 9 and sent ball 9.
So ball 9 needs gate 3.
It does. This is a curious one because he's got...
He's going to put this through. What's he got in his hand there, Philip?
He's going to put that one through. That's ball 3, I'm fairly sure. The question is, what does he do with ball 7? Because he can't. He's put 9 to 8. You've got 6, 8, and 9.
Yeah, he successfully puts 3 through, so 3 scores gate 2.
They're catching up. He was aiming for ball 7 and missed.
Now he was playing ball 5 then?
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
That's curious that he didn't put it through the gate. It needed gate 2.
He needed to control these white balls.
Yeah.
So if he'd put it through the gate, he wouldn't have been able to do anything. What he needed to do was touch 7, send 7 down here to control ball 8,
Yeah.
and then he would have a shot at 6.
Yeah.
But that... Oh, that was a lovely shot.
And that shot just successfully sparked 2 of the red ones off the park. Yep. And then they've taken a Gari.
Well, it's only 3 minutes to go, so yeah. That's
6 has now got up to 5 points.
Finished the game. Well,
That bumps up Cambridge by another 2 points. And they've got total control over this ball.
Yep. It's done, to be honest. Unless something truly unexpected happens, it's done.
So what was possibly a costly mistake when they had the foul shot before hasn't turned around to bite them. So that's another point on ball 8. Successfully scores gate 3. It looks like she's going to go for the egg.
There is only 2 minutes left.
Yeah. Where is 10?
10 is over here behind gate 2. It's for the goal pole. So he might aim for the pole, he might aim for the ball. He might hit it nearby and take his chances. Just missed.
Oh.
Okay, 7 points. 7 points. Is it there? Not if you miss.
No, he missed his ball. Missed the ball he was aimed at.
Yeah.
this means another ball ends up out of bounds.
Yeah, Canberra was doing well until about 15 minutes, but that shot through gate 2 with ball 10 set them back, and then they needed balls 5 and 7 to come on the field. They couldn't.
Unfortunately, she hit that ball a little too hard, and she's taking it away from the peg. She just needed to roll up on that, didn't she?
She did. I was trying to see whether...
You're going to have a long range go at hitting this peg.
Yeah.
It gave it a shake, but didn't quite touch it. She's still going to have a go at it herself. And she got it.
Nice shot.
So that gives them another 2 points.
Indeed.
And with 9 seconds to go, this game is over almost.
Yes.
And interestingly, so even though Red are playing now, and they've been called on to play and the time is up, the white team still gets another turn. After
They
this.
would normally, except ball 4, the next turn to play. Next ball to play is actually an out ball.
Okay, so that will be the end of it all.
So this will be the last turn. Canberra will get an extra point or 2, but they won't get the extra 9 points they need to make it back.
Well, it's been the story of their game, really. Another miss.
Yeah.
That's an out ball. And the referee calls game set. And
So
that's it. So it's...
Congratulations to Cambridge. They are the last remaining Australian team in the tournament because our next semi-final, which as you can probably see is actually they're walking on the field as we speak, is between the 2 visiting teams. We have a team from Hong Kong and a team from Chinese Taipei.
And we can see them in the background over there.
Indeed.
And that traditionally, especially in Asia, that's the way they do it, isn't it? All the teams march out.
Yep.
Probably because they use central timing as well. So
Yeah, they use central timing, and we're blessed for space at this lovely facility.
yeah, we've got a lot of room here.
When you go to a tournament in Asia, very often there are very large amounts of people and not a great deal of space.
Yes.
So they will frequently have everyone organised somewhere else, and then you walk onto the field and start playing immediately.
Yeah, and we're very lucky here at Glendale to have a facility that has easily enough room for 12 courts if we wanted to, but we only needed 9 to accommodate both the doubles and the teams events over the last 4 days. But there's plenty of room in between the courts, which is a real bonus.
Yes, but we thought for the benefit of the live stream, and because we've decided to have the 2 semis consecutively rather than at the same time, there wasn't need to have a gap in between.
And we are ready to go almost straight away here.
Yeah.
They've already done everything. The referees are different referees now, so they already did the toss. And it looks like who have we got? We've got Chinese Taipei and Hong Kong.
Yep.
And it looks
It's
like
Hong Kong playing.
Chinese Taipei won the toss.
Well, it's hard to know. Chinese Taipei are definitely leading, and
Yeah.
Hong Kong
Yeah.
are playing the white balls.
Yeah. Sometimes these teams may elect to go in second. So here we go with our next game. And they failed to get on. So now, first of the Hong Kong players. Ball 2. Gets through gate number 1. And you'll see them running to their ball. This is very important, is it, Philip? Because they don't have a lot of time to make up their mind, do they?
No, 10 seconds is all you get.
And that's from the time your ball stops. And here we go with ball number 3. And they've hit the peg, they hit the post, one of the gate legs. So they've missed their first 2. So here comes Hong Kong with their player number 4. And a bit of a wayward shot there, which is unusual for them. They don't normally miss by that far.
Particularly for him, although to be fair, I have seen players as good as him deliberately miss the gate to give you the impression that they missed the gate accidentally.
Sure, and also they could be checking the speed of the lawn because they haven't been playing a lot.
That is also true.
Lawn.
They haven't played on this lawn, so they were saying, the way Cambridge played is a very distinctly Australian style. The Asian teams almost definitely will have a much more cautious approach to the game.
Yeah.
It looks a bit more like Canberra's. You see that.
And that looked like another purposeful.
Yeah.
See, rather than keeping one off.
That definitely seemed like one to test the lawn.
Yeah.
That is a definite, purposeful miss. As I said, you can keep a ball off; it stays nice and safe. So
now I don't know. 3 players in a row have done it. So
yeah, but each player needs to learn.
They're all learning. Yeah, it is an important learning curve. So often you'll see the captains will tell them to keep their ball off. But
yes.
They can also keep it off by testing the lawn speed. Now that one was successful. And they've come close to the line, but here we go. Will they try and save that ball in the middle or no?
I think that ball is kind of exposed.
Yeah.
We'll have to find out. I think from here I wouldn't, because there's only ball 10 to play.
Yeah.
And so you've got ball 10 and then ball 1 and then ball 2, which is the one that's exposed. If you get through to it, it will have a chance. So it'll just knock itself through the gate. And
so what's 10 going to try and do here, Philip? What do you think they do?
Not that, unfortunately.
Not that, no.
I don't know.
Well, we're back to number 1. So this is, I think she is the captain of the Chinese Taipei team.
She is the captain, and
yeah. Now, ordinarily, she's a very accurate, dependable player, but maybe the nerves of being at this level, have got to her.
We have been speculating that they're missing deliberately to get the speed of the lawn, and I think that is what it is. Ball 2's just made the gate. So here we go. At this,
still a little exposed. But okay, so I'm going to step out for a little bit, and we've got a very talented and expert player going to take my position. So I'm going to hand the headphones over to Peter Freer. You might want to introduce Peter. Philip?
Yeah, Peter Freer is a player from the Canberra club. He was part of the other Canberra team at this tournament, so he wasn't on the field for the semi-final there. But he is one of the best players in Australia, definitely at sliding the ball past.
It's always unfortunate when you actually touch a ball, but you go out.
It is one of the most crushing things, isn't it? Happened to me this afternoon.
Well, 6 is through nicely.
Yeah, it's we were just commenting on the contrast between this game and the previous semi-final, where Cambridge just see gate, hit gate.
They're very successful. The philosophy of they get on, run gate 2, run gate 3, Macquarie.
The much more Asian style game here between these two teams. They're much more sort of feeling each other out, leaving balls off, and
shadow boxing.
Yeah, precisely. So we got 6.
Marty was commenting that the captain is officially number 2 in the Taipei side, but number 7 actually calls most of the shots.
That is because player number 2 has the best English, and I think player number 7 may have the best Gateball nous.
So the shadow boxing continues with everybody just staying on their sides.
Yeah, so we've got 6 and 8. Ball 7 is going to be quite an important ball here, actually, because 5 can pop out and sit into the catching zone behind gate 1, and then 7 can use it. And ball 6, I don't really see a way for ball 6 to stop that happening. And then, yeah.
But red's got ball 1 on.
Yeah.
And is settling into a reception position.
For ball 3.
Nice touch.
So now you've got an interesting choice, because you'd be almost tempted to put 8 to 9, although perhaps not yet. A lot of this game is not just about where you put a ball, it's when you put a ball where.
Exactly. I mean, a lot of players just want to get, 1 and 3 together, but it's often more important to use them as much as possible in between.
Yeah. My coaching philosophy as high performance manager, I spent a good deal of time telling players and telling captains to think about putting the right ball in the right place at the right time.
3 once a game doesn't come on, which leaves 4 attacking the reception ball. Nicely on.
He's hit that a little too hard, I suspect. Although having seen him play across the course of the weekend, I doubt he'll have much trouble. Which is why I'm fairly sure he was testing the lawn when he missed gate 1 before. Indicating that he intends to put the ball out of bounds quite a long way from where he currently is.
I think he might be putting it down to 2. Oh no, I'm wrong.
Not ball 1, no.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was ball 3. Of course, it was 1 for ball 3. And that's the difference between good captains and not so good captains. Got to remember your numbers.
That's a curious one. So he's taken the... Okay, so he's bridged... This is... There's quite a lot of tension in this position, because 6 has a difficult shot to touch 4, and then to touch 8. If he can achieve those things, White's in a great position. If it misses those things, 7 comes through and touches 5, and then has a possible buffet to feast upon. Ooh.
That missed.
Okay. It's a very important shot.
And this is the advantage holdback.
Yeah.
You can appear on the scene and wreak carnage.
I'm curious to know what the angle looks like if you go at the gate and ball 4. Nope. Giving up on that idea. Coming over to sit in front of ball 9 to give ball 9 a chance of sliding, which I don't remember the croquet term for... Oh dear. That was not where they wanted it at all.
It's still slidable, but you've got to get past the leg.
That would be an exceptionally good shot. It may also be a gate touch ball for ball 8 in 4 or 5 turns' time.
I was a recorder in the last semi, and normally you get through 5 or 6 rotations. We actually almost got through, finished 7, because so many people didn't come on initially and chewed up the time very quickly. Yeah, sorry, it didn't chew up time.
Okay.
tried to slide and missed. So yes, I think it's quite interesting to realise that, you know, you're only going to get 5 or 6 turns in a whole game. And of course, if you start hitting and doing things, then you can have quite a few strokes.
Oh, that was a lucky bounce off the leg. I'd have been curious to know whether he did that deliberately. Sometimes you do. Oh.
And a very good slide if he doesn't go out.
No, too much.
We're back to the old regret thing.
The Hong Kong team is curious. The captain, number 4, is an exceptionally good player. He's, I don't remember precisely. I think he said he's 28 and has been playing since he was 8. So maybe we just need to give Liam 19 more years and he can catch up. Thank you. But the other Hong Kong players are all good, but they're not quite to the same standard as number 4. Gate and touch. See, we did warn them when she hit the leg like that. Was that?
No, I don't think it was gate.
Didn't make the gate. So he touched the ball without going through the gate, did he?
Yep. Because it was just inside the right-hand leg.
Yeah.
He hit that and then went right before the gate.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I must admit,
But it was an opportunity.
It's very much the opportunity. This has been a actually like the first semi-final. There's been a reasonable number of errors so far. It's not been quite the clinical performances we saw in some of the doubles.
Well, the ball's got very fast out there.
Good shot. Just trying to figure out which white balls are actually which numbers where. We've got 8 here in front of gate 3. We've got 10 as an out ball near gate 2. I think it's 6 and 4 up near gate 2.
I think 4's the one just beside the gate.
Yeah. Okay, so this is quite an opportunity for the white team. Because he's got this gate, and then
so 4's run gate 2. Shooting back through the gate.
too hard. Oh,
Just
that was lucky. That was lucky.
Precision, Croquet. Precision gate ball.
So I suspect he'll turn around and shoot for 5 and... Is it 5 and 9, the 2 red balls there? Yes. And from there, he'd probably... Ooh, that came out from under his foot. He's lucky he's just got enough on that to get it out of bounds. Yeah, interesting here that, funnily enough, sometimes you can... Oh, he's trying to get ball 1. Ball 5 was actually closer in some ways. Is a more powerful ball, but whereas it previously had a lot of friends near it, it's now all by its lonesome. So even though it's still on it, it was about to have a really powerful turn, and now it has not much to do.
In fact, it's just heading to the border and biding its time. Because ball 6 is over on the border.
Lovely shot.
Very nice. It's interesting, you know, you feel the time pressure of having to play your shot in 8-10 seconds. But you do want to take the time to steady yourself and play a nice calm shot.
Yes. Could you tell me that before Thursday's quarterfinal, please?
Yep.
So what have we got now? Where are the next red balls to play? The next red balls to play are 7 and 9. They're both out, I believe.
Yeah, 7 and 9 are back down near the start box. So it's a bit of a language problem here. I think the referee's called a fault.
I think she may have called a time over foul, actually. But yes, he's called some kind of foul.
Had to ask the captain to interpret.
Yeah.
Keeps her hand there, and she just lifts her fingers as she hits it, but it touched her fingers this time.
Thank you. One of the... we've just been informed that what happened is there is a rule which says you must remove your fingers from the ball before you spark. And apparently that was the foul that was called. And I do remember I very nearly called a foul on that player for that foul during one of the rounds. So I could very much believe she...
So you can use your fingers to place the ball and hold it in position, but you must not be touching when you actually strike.
You use
and it can be very quick.
Yeah, you use your fingers to put it in place, then you take your fingers away and then hit the ball. If you don't take your fingers away in time, that is a foul, which is...
But what I've been observing a bit here is that the balls, because they're so slippery, they are tending to separate under your foot.
Yeah.
So players may be tempted to try and keep a bit of pressure on until they're really ready to hit. I think he's being encouraged to run hoops gate 3 long.
Yes, they're going to set a gate touch, but a very long one. I'm not sure if you can see the ball behind here, but see the ball behind gate 1, that's an in ball. So what they would like to do is to have their white ball over near gate 3 come through the gate very deep down to the second white ball down here without giving that red ball anything to aim at in between. So they're linked together by the gate.
That's a very nice shot by 8 to get down there.
It's been curious. It's been a slow strangulation, but Hong Kong are really actually in quite a powerful position here. They're doing very well. That's a curious one. See that ball 10 is on the line there, and it's really tight to the line, so it's very hard to hit unless you're very close. They've got ball 9 coming through the gate, and now ball 9 has a stepping stone over near the line, so it can go over and can touch that red ball. She may even put a third ball back there, just to help ball 9. Okay, yep. So what happens now is that ball 9 comes through the gate reasonably deep, touches 5 and gets nearish the line, touches 3, gets very near the line, and then touches 10. That's the plan. Unless, of course, ball 8 makes this gate touch, and then a whole lot of other things will happen.
I mean, the other option there is after you go through off ball 5, you actually use the red ball to put the white ball out. If you're close enough, you can just send a ball it and pop it off.
Yeah, if you're close enough, you can. They would be good enough players that they would. Ooh. Okay, ball 7. We'll try that. was a very good long shot. I was just saying that Hong Kong was slowly winning the game, but now they've got Chinese Taipei have a quite a good little possibility here. I must admit, this might be one of those terrible ones as a captain. We kind of didn't want it to happen because Seven just made that wonderfully good shot, but I think they might trust 9 more with the little shot near the line. Oh no, that was a good one.
Yep, they're doing the working their way along the chain.
Putting some insurance in though. Oh, you see, there goes. That ball moved under the foot and then replaced it with the hand. That's fine because it had moved under a foot but stayed under the foot.
And in fact, one of the few times in tournaments I've actually seen referees been correcting a shift under the foot that might have advantaged a player near the hoop, near the gate.
Yes. It's just to deliberately put the insurance in so that if player 7 mucks this up, 9 now has the same path to get to ball 10. Obviously, ball 10 is very important. If you're going to have all your balls and you get 2 like this, you need to make sure there are no white balls near your red balls.
So I'm doing, I think she was sparking the red ball to put the white ball out, but she didn't hit it hard enough. I think she caught a bit of ground on her foot. So now she's gone back into a gate touch situation for
I
the
think
ball.
She's left it right near the gate there, right near the ball. I don't think she put it out.
No, she didn't. She didn't hit it hard enough. I think she got a bit of ground or... So, we've just had an update on the timing. So, we're expecting to have afternoon tea at 2:30 and then the final will be at 2:50 p.m.
And ball 9 has just scored a gate and touch, very nicely set up. So they will... So if ball 9 has a gate and touch, they'll go and touch 10. To be honest, no, I don't think she did do that accidentally. I think she did that deliberately. So now you touch 3, you make your touch against 3, 3 knocks against 10 and knocks it out.
Oh, he's just gone out with the touch ball.
Is it? Oh dear.
So it's all turned around suddenly. The victim is about to retaliate.
They spent so much... It can happen. You can get everything in so close. It gets all kind of complicated.
And he still had his 2 shots left.
No,
9.
No,
the player who came through the gate. Because he got the gate touch.
I'm not sure that he did actually. It's a bit hard to tell because we can't, with the headphones on, we can't hear the calls very clearly. I think it may have been gate, and then he made another shot and touch. Okay. So it was like gate, touch.
So now you have a neat line of 3 red balls out at the back.
4 red balls.
4 red balls. We still like doing that in club comp games, and then you set a white ball to guard them.
Yes.
And make them go a long way somewhere else.
Me and all my friends. This is... It's funny, it's only 11-8.
Oh, that's a beautiful ball to the board, to the line with white.
But they've got one chance. They've got ball 7 sitting out in the middle of nowhere over here, which is for gate 3. So they kind of need to...
We'd have to run gate 3 and then hope to slide off the ball 6 out there, or ball 8.
Well, 6 won't be there because it'll play first. But it's 11-8, so 3 points. But if 7 makes gate 3 and then the goal pole, that's 3 points. So how many points does white have on the field? They've got ball 4 is about to touch 2 and then 6. No. White should have this because 4 will touch 2. Not quite sure what it'll do with 2. Probably near the goal pole.
And we're in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're in the last 5 minutes. So 4 near the goal pole, 2 near the goal pole, either on the goal pole or just near it.
We're a bit past it.
Bit hard. 4 through the gate. 4 touches 6. 6 up to 7. And from there, you've basically... Would red get another turn? They might, because with a lot of out balls, obviously an out ball gets to be played quickly. So, but where would they be? They'd be we ball 1 up there with 10. So they're interesting. Decided to take the points, or is he just going to go and nonchalantly hit the ball over there and get it himself? No. Oh, I'm sorry. It was ball 8. I misread which number was which. I thought it was...
yeah, I'm busy blinking here trying to... I've had a lot of trouble in this tournament with dry eye, where your eyes starts weeping, overproducing, and you look down and you can't see anything. So there's various sprays you can try, but
they're a little further away from the balls here. It makes it harder to see the numbers. So this is actually still quite a live game, actually. 7 now has 5, which is for the gate also. So yeah, so 7 could score 4 points.
so will 6 end up shooting at 7?
Or going for the goal pole. No, yeah, I think they will shoot for 7 because there's... Ooh, no, not if you miss ball 4.
There's been some let-offs.
There have been, yeah, so this is it. This is the game. There's 4 points available here for ball 7, and they are 4 points behind. And I think ball 8 might
Does
be
one
in the
of your
way.
4 points include putting 5 through gate 3?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Technically possible, but difficult. Yeah. So she actually adjusted the striker's ball under her foot with her finger.
Yeah, you're not really supposed to do that, but it's not actually a foul.
Oh, well, that's way off. So that was a potential, but
I must admit, I'm slightly disappointed. There has been some nervous play in both semi-finals.
Yep. Including that one, because she was obviously aiming to slide off there towards the pole and peg out, which would have locked it up. So you know when the 4 balls were on the sideline, Philip, and White went on guard, 10 went on guard where he was, why did they pop the first red ball out so they propped it out about, almost a foot, so that 10 had no problems getting it, whereas if they'd stayed on the line, he would have had to sweat.
I can't think of a good reason, to be honest. Error?
Looked fairly deliberate.
Ball 1 is an out ball, so what ball 10 ought to be doing is trying to make sure they finish their turn to give ball 2 the chance to play. Although to be fair, it's not going to make a great deal of difference.
He's chewing up the last seconds. Oh, they've just done it. Oh no, it's game set. So,
not an unexpected result. I was, across the course of the tournament, Hong Kong was the stronger side.
yep.
But yeah, there wasn't...
Well, they were undefeated in the block round.
Yeah, was it Chinese Taipei lost 2 games in the round robin? I suspect so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So, Cambridge, Hong Kong final at 12:50. 2:50.
Alrighty, I will go and have a glass of water, and we'll come back to you at 10 minutes to 3 for the final.
Okay.
Yeah, and just for everyone at home, there will be a separate stream for the finals, so make sure you tune in at 2:50 for the finals down here at Lake Macquarie in Newcastle.